Hello, this is Richie from PlayStationCountry.com, and I'm taking a look at Pix the Cat, which is one of the free games on PlayStation Plus this month and is a cross-buy between PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita, and here we're looking at the PlayStation 4 version. So as you can see, it's an arcade style game with nice new sort of flashier visuals, bit of a neo-retro style is what they would call it, and it's pretty much a straight up mix of three games that I can think of. First is Pac-Man Championship Edition, which had the same sort of aesthetics and very similar gameplay. You're running through mazes picking stuff up. It's definitely got some similarities to Choo Choo Rocket, which is an old Dreamcast game, although you might remember it from the Game Boy Advance. And then finally, the game Snake on the mobile phones of the past, you know, pretty much any old Nokia had it, where you would be controlling this one snake that'd be moving around, and every time it ate something, it would get larger and you'd have to avoid its tail and try not to crash into yourself, which is pretty much how this game works as well. So you play as Pix the Cat as he moves around mazes picking up eggs, basically hatching them. Every time you pick up an egg, that puts a duckling behind you, and then you need to deposit them in these circles. If you do it well, you get a combo going. What you want to do is get all the eggs first and then deposit them last, so you get a perfect level. And then as you do that, you get more and more points, you get faster, and eventually go into fever mode, which is what you see here, which is where you're at your fastest. You can also attack enemies if you come across them. So it's kind of like eating a power pill in Pac-Man. Now if you do well in the main mode, you get to unlock other features and modes and content. Here we've got the nostalgia mode, which has a really nice 1920s Felix the Cat kind of vibe going on, and here I'm controlling all three screens at the same time, which is why it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. Also, it's really difficult and I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's a really nice mode, and there's a couple of these puzzle modes in there, which does give the game a little bit of kind of extra longevity, although it doesn't still have a huge amount of depth. It is an arcade game after all. This certainly gives it much more of a puzzle kind of feel. But you do get to unlock other things as well, such as the ability to have player ghosts on the screen to see how they do things, extra difficulty modes, extra puzzle modes, artwork, music, all of that sort of stuff. And you actually view all of these additions from the mission gallery here. So what you're seeing here is a bunch of different icons that indicate things you have to do in the various mission modes. It's pretty good, you know, it gives you an incentive to do stuff. I'm currently working on trying to get 1,000,000 points in the starter grid, which is like the basic mode of the game, and it's bollocks difficult. It's nice to have these modes and the extra content and everything like that. It's also nice to have a reason to play the main game in order to be able to unlock them. For me though, the puzzle modes, they are good, they're just not my cup of tea. I really enjoy just going back to the main mode, which is the mode you're seeing here. It's fun, it's really tricky. It's one of those things where you can have fun just playing it, but you know, if you really want to master it, you know, then you have to put in the time and the practice. It really tests your left thumb, you know, with the dexterity. I tend to use the D-pad on the DualShock 4, as I find it a little bit more accurate, but in like screens like this, you know, you really need to make those tight turns. I'm doing particularly badly here, but oh no, it looks like I got away with it, that's good. So in what was looking like a pretty bad month for the PlayStation Plus freebies, this has turned out to be a little bit of a gem. I do tend to prefer the PS4 version over the Vita, but they're both good, although in the PS4 version you've got the bigger screen, the better D-pad. It just makes it easier, I tend to score better on it. So if you like what you're seeing, go and check out the game. This has been PlayStationCountry.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.